After listening to the full 911 call, I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no disrespect. But everybody ain't qualified to be CNAs, LPNs, RNs, APRNs, EMTs, doctors, or emergency dispatchers. Just because you can pass the test doesn't mean you qualified to do the job. You can't panic or break during an emergency situation that could possibly save someone's life. And that's exactly what she did. There was no reason to cuss the dispatcher out. The dispatcher can only go by what you tell them. If you don't have an exact address or an exact location, how can an ambulance get there in a reasonable amount of time to help? It's just so many questions. How can you not know whether you're in an apartment or a house? And her telling the dispatcher his name so aggressively, what does that do? What is that supposed to mean? Because everybody in the world don't know who he is. You know, she claimed she was giving him CPR, but in my opinion, that's not what it sounded like to me. How did he fall on her? And why she didn't call for help when he first told her he was having chest pains? She's supposed to be the nurse. That man disrespected and degraded so many people continuously. It was ridiculous. So my thing is, dead or alive, you don't get to tell people how to respond. There's so many rumors surrounding his passing. I'm embarrassed for him. He claimed to be this 6-figure guru. And he was living in a 1-bedroom apartment with a 1-bathroom. But you would see him on social media showing off his Ferraris. And then you call people overweight. But you weigh probably about a $1.15, a $1.25 wet. And you died of a heart attack. And everybody that he talked about that was overweight, they still here. And another thing that's disturbing is the fact that he focused so much on how women look. He wasn't attractive. He wasn't handsome. Just because he put on a nice suit, that don't mean he handsome or was handsome. Because he wasn't. Hell, truth be told, the suits look better than he did. There's so many rumors surrounding his passing on social media. It's crazy. Social media is saying he drank too many Red Bull. I don't know nothing about that. But statistics show that Red Bulls are unhealthy. Some rumors say he was on XXX pills. My thing is, a lot of men, older men, brag about being with young girls or young ladies all the time, as if these young girls don't want you just for your money. And not only that, just because they got beauty and body doesn't mean that they got the brains to go with it. Because clearly, she was a nice looking young lady. She was a little on the chunky side, but she was a nice looking young lady. But she was clueless and supposed to be a nurse. Don't none of this match. Don't none of what he got going on just really go together. You know, it's like having a whole lot of packages of Kool-Aid and no sugar in the house. His mama's first response was questionable too, because you're sitting online every day, all day long, trying to tell people, women in particular, what they need to do and how they need to handle themselves, and your mama don't even know what's going on with you. Not only that, I found videos online today of his ex-wife exposing him. He was behind in his child support for years, up until just last year. I found out that a lot of people that be on the internet are not who they say they are in real life. And it's looking like he was one of those people. He was controversial for a check. That man dedicated his life to getting up every day, jumping on social media, disrespecting and degrading people. And y'all act like y'all surprised people roasting him now that he dead. Child, people was roasting him when he was living too. And that lady who claimed she was a nurse, she don't sound like no nurse to me. I don't care what nobody say. Nowadays, a lot of people go to school and take jobs just for the check. They don't have a passion for these positions that they're applying for. At the end of the day, the so-called nurse handled that situation wrong. If she would have handled that situation right, professionally, she could have possibly saved his life. But because she went about everything wrong, those EMTs didn't get there in time to save that man.
Oh my God, hold on. You need to come to, it's the residence. It's, please just come back. It's Kevin Daniel. You need to come, ma'am. Take a deep breath. 731. What is the street name? It is 297 East Pacersbury Road, Northeast. Okay, is the house or apartment? Oh my God, I fucking always check. You don't know if it's the house or apartment? It's an apartment. Okay, what's the apartment number? No. I just need to get him CPR, please. I'm pretty good. An ambulance? Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, listen, hold on. Let me connect with the ambulance. Do not hang up. Are you listening? Hold on, ma'am. I have to connect with the ambulance. It's Kevin fucking Samuel. I understand, but I have to connect you with the ambulance. Are you okay? Yes, miss. What's the address of your emergency? Everybody, so ma'am, it's going to be 297 East Pacersbury Road, Northeast. Hello, ma'am. Is this a house, apartment, or a business? It's an apartment. Please, it's the resident. Apartment number? I don't know. I just asked for Kevin Samuel. It's I'm not sure what it is, but just, he's not breathing. I'm trying to give him CPR. He's breathing now, but I think he has a regular rhythm. Please, hurry. I'm a nurse, but I'm CPR. Thank you. You didn't know what apartment number you go to? I don't know, but it's the front desk. What's that phone number you're calling us from, ma'am? No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's going his heart. I need you to get here with the fucking... I'm operator 936. It's requesting fire and PD for 9 Echo 1. 9 Echo 1. He's getting a blue. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay, man, we have open route. We have fire and EMS around, but we didn't know that apartment number, ma'am. It'll take longer if we have to ask the front desk, ma'am. We didn't know what apartment number you're in. I just asked the front desk. I'm not going to stop getting him CPR. Ask the front desk. So, man, they're going to delay response. And we're going to ask you exactly where he is. We don't know. Have you called the front desk, Ellie? No, I called you. Man, I can be well. I have to even give her a fucking nerve. Okay, ma'am, calm down. And could you go to the front door and look at the door number? No, because then I'm stopping to get out of the yard. He needs it. Come on, Kelly, you got it. Come on, try to breathe. Come on, you got it. Come on, think about your mom. Think about your daughter. Let's go. Hurry, please. Hurry. Yes, I'm definitely wait. Let me find her for me, and the exit's on the way there. I'm trying to get to her as quickly as possible. You can help me out, ma'am. I'll let them know, ma'am. Yes, they are on their way. Just keep doing CPR. Are you coming? Are you coming? Yes, ma'am. They're on their way. Trying to get to them. I don't think I can do it any longer. Keep on, man. You're doing a good job. And you're making sure they're on their back.